What's going on, everybody? So hopefully I'm a little bit clear. We are shooting with a new camera now, moved up into the DSLR realm. Thanks to Ian Kenrobert, I bought his old camera, so he's going to be moving up, and I'm just sort of stepping up into the nice digital recording scene. So I'm getting rid of the Galaxy. I'm going to start recording on an actual camera, so hopefully the footage is going to be a lot better for everybody. Tonight we're going to be doing deadlift and back, which I don't think I've done deadlift since I maxed out a couple weeks ago, I guess it's been now. So we're going to get in, start Wendlers right now. So it's going to be pretty much a new cycle, new program, and we're just going to start working up from there. So with that, we're going to get into some deadlifts. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, welcome back to Wendlers, guys. So this is the first workout after the 400-pound pull. So going into this new year, I started the new squat program, and I'm basically restarting Wendlers. So the numbers were sort of getting high, and I wasn't able to hit all of my rep counts that I was trying to get. So going into this new year, basically I reset Wendlers. So I went back, I put in my actual max numbers for now so that I can work off new percentages and everything. So those numbers are the 235 pound bench press and my 400 deadlift. Squat, of course, I'm doing a different program. But for the last set right here, first time getting back, is 305 pounds. Now I think the very last session I did before was with 315, and I got that for 10 reps. So going in here, it's the first time I've actually went through a deadlift workout with the belt. So it was feeling a little bit different. Landon was over there in the background making me laugh halfway through my set. And I didn't have any music going, so I just really wasn't very amped up for that set. So I just did 5 reps, but overall, this started out good. So the deadlifts were pretty short, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some of my squat footage in from the night after that. So this is the second week of the new squat program I'm doing. And don't judge the crappy look, because it is about 30 degrees out in the gym, and I've got to get a heater out there because that bar is really cold. But going into the squats for this week, what it is 75% of your max, 5 sets of 8. This is the hypertrophy day. So the last set is going to be an AMRAP, sort of like Wendlers, but the weight's going to be a lot heavier. I'm going to be pushing myself a lot harder, especially getting into that last set. But going into my squats using the belt now, I've had to adjust sort of to how it feels at the bottom. Those Inzer lever belts, they're so thick and wide that whenever you first use them, they will literally bruise your ribs and your hips whenever you get to the bottom of the lift, especially on deadlifts. But the more I've used the belt, the more it's sort of stretched out and adjusted to my body. And it is actually feeling better and better every time I go into a session. So right here, playing with that camera I bought from Ian Kenrobert. It's a Canon T3i, so it's an old model entry-level DSLR. But I'm loving the footage that I'm getting from this thing. Everything seems a lot clearer and crisper, and I hope you guys are enjoying the better footage as well. But this is the third set. So right here, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. But with squats, one thing I've been trying to work really hard with myself is that it's all a mind game with squats. It's like anytime you're squatting and you get to rep number 5 or 6, it's like your mind just starts telling yourself how hard it is. But one thing that has helped me tremendously going through my sets is just telling myself, don't be concerned with the number, because I know I can do it. It's not that I can't do it. I just have to be concerned with each individual rep, because I want to make sure that every rep I do is good form, a good lift, that I'm getting the maximum benefit I can for my squat. And I think ultimately that's definitely going to help my my max go up at the end of this new program. So we are going to be testing maxes again in 6 weeks. So hopefully with my Wendlers going for bench and deadlift and my squat right here, I'll be getting really, really close to the 1,000 pounds. So a little bit sort of about my diet as well. Right now, I'm sort of maintaining my weight at about 168 to 170 pounds. I haven't started cutting yet, and I probably won't until I max out next time to see what my numbers are looking at, because my number one goal right now is to get 1,000 pound total. And of course, if I start cutting calories, that's going to make it a little bit harder to get there. But for right now, we're going to keep focusing on strength and definitely start switching over to more and more bodybuilding style workouts as this year goes on, and then as we go deeper into the cut as we get closer to summer. So finishing out that last rep right here, very strong. Since I hit 10 reps on this program, what I'll actually do is next week on the hypertrophy day, I'll go up 10 pounds, but we'll be doing 4 sets of 8 instead of 5. So I'll be going up to 215 pounds next week and keep on going up from there. So the last exercise that I want to put in the video, since I'm on this new program, you do 2 leg exercises per workout. So the first one's always squats, and the second one is an accessory exercise. So for the first day, I'll do these step ups. The power day, I'll do front squats, and the strength day, we'll do lunges. So right here is definitely a great exercise, especially with the lunges, to hit each leg individually and sort of hammer out some weak spots. So for one thing about my legs that I figured out over the years is my left quad is a lot stronger than my right quad, but my right hamstring is stronger than my left hamstring. So I'm sort of trying to pump out those imbalances and keep everything together, and that's really helping my form on my squat tremendously. So I'm going to keep on doing this and keep watching the progression go up, and hopefully over time just keep hammering out all the weak spots that I do have in my legs to get my squat up to where I know it should be, definitely into the 300s. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. A couple of my bigger lifts, a little bit of accessory work that I do, and again, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be getting a lot of product reviews out here shortly, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Say hello, Paisley. Oh, yes, yes, yes.